let's begin. So, we got a lot of amazing video game news this week. So, let's just jump right into it with probably the biggest gaming story of the week. So, GTA Original Trilogy is getting a definitive edition. It literally just got announced in the last hour, and Rockstar is bringing this to every single platform out there. No joke. Let me list it. So, basically, GTA, it's called GTA Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy Definitive Edition. Yo, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm too excited. So, they're going to be bringing Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas to basically every system out there. So, okay, it's coming out for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, of course, iPhone, and Android. So, literally everyone, if you have anything to play games on, you're going to be able to play GTA, the Trilogy Definitive Edition. So, this is awesome, because apparently they're going to be improving like the graphics and everything about these original games for modern systems. So this is going to be the best versions of those games to play. They didn't really release like a full-on gameplay trailer. There's a teaser on their Twitter and their website, but they gave us a release date. So this Trilogy Definitive Edition is going to be coming out early next year. So I'm thinking probably like February, maybe the end of January, you know. But yeah, early next year, they said, is when the trilogy is going to be released. I was a little bit sad because I was hoping for like maybe a Christmas release. I feel like if they released that at like, you know, a week before Christmas, everybody in the world is going to buy that game. So I guess they had to, you know, after Christmas, you know, for the New Year's, they gotta save something special. But this is gonna be huge, and I really like that they're porting it to old generation systems, you know. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One owners will still be able to play this, as well as PC, iPhone gamers, and Nintendo gamers. Everybody will get a chance to play this amazing trilogy. Now, with this news comes some very interesting info. So, apparently, Rockstar is going to be removing the PlayStation 2 versions of GTA from the PlayStation Store. And people are saying that they're going to delist other versions of their older games from like Steam, from PS4 and Xbox, and even iPhone and Android. Because if you go on your iPhone or Android device right now and you type in GTA, you're going to be able to buy, like, you know, GTA 3 or Vice City or San Andreas, because they have phone versions. But Rockstar is going to be removing all of these versions because I think they're going to want people to only buy the new definitive version when that comes out. So if you want to maybe get the older version, be sure to pick them up before they get delisted, because then you're probably not going to be able to buy those versions anymore. Now, the new versions are probably going to be awesome, but still, I know some people like to, you know, keep older things, especially if you're a big GTA fan. You might want some of the older versions, but still a little annoying, I would say, that they're going to remove all the old versions, because maybe someone wants to play the original, like, PlayStation 2 graphics version of San Andreas, you know, for the memes and everything. You know, the graphics don't matter that much. The game is still awesome, so I don't know how I feel about them removing it, but yeah, that's what they're going to be doing. Let's see, what else do we got here? So, for all the Sega and Yakuza and Super Monkey Ball fans out there, Toshihiro Nagoshi is leaving Sega in Japan. So there's been rumors for a while that, you know, he was being offered like a huge amount of money to basically leave Sega, and that's exactly what has been confirmed this week. So, for those that don't know, Sega is a big video game company in Japan. They used to be enormous. You know, they created characters like Sonic the Hedgehog and amazing video game systems like the Sega Genesis and Dreamcast. And over the past decade or so, you know, they've maybe not have been as popular as they used to be, but they still make amazing video game series like Yakuza, which is very popular, especially the recent ones. And most of the recent popular Sega games were either created by or had a huge involvement from this guy called Nagoshi at the company. Pretty cool guy, really unique character. A lot of memes about him in video game forums and social media. A lot of people like this guy. He's pretty funny and interesting. He legit has friends that are in the Yakuza, which basically helped and inspired him to make the Yakuza series, and characters in the game are based on like people he knows in real life and things and their stories. So that's pretty crazy. And he's been involved with games like Monkey Ball and lots of other Sega properties. He's always like been involved there at the company. So seeing him leave is almost like seeing someone really important from Nintendo or even like PlayStation leave. So this is a big deal for Sega fans. So he is leaving this week, which is a little bit sad, I have to say, like seeing someone really important leave a company. But wish him the best, and hopefully he has a great time at whatever company he's going to work at now. Next, the Nintendo Switch released the OLED model. There's been a lot of reviews online. Some people actually got their systems really early, and some people are still waiting to get theirs. So far, I watched a bunch of reviews and impressions. This Nintendo Switch new OLED model is actually pretty cool. People are saying that it's not like the biggest upgrade from the original Nintendo Switch, but it is a better version, especially the screen. There's a lot of people saying that if you play your current Nintendo Switch a lot in handheld mode, if you like to play, you know, when you're outside, when you're in the car, maybe if you're, you know, laying in bed and you want to play some quick Mario Kart, they said that the new Nintendo Switch screen is like a higher and better quality. It has like more brightness options and it just looks nicer. The resolution is exactly the same though. A little disappointed Nintendo did not up the resolution for the system, like the screen, but at least the quality is better and has more color and vibrancy, according to people that have reviewed and used it. As well as the Joy-Cons are slightly improved. Now I don't know if there's still the issue with the Joy-Con drift. For those that don't know, the Nintendo Switch had a lot of problems when it came out with the analog sticks drifting. People wouldn't even touch their sticks, and it would like lean to the left or right and mess up, you know, games. Like you could be playing Fortnite and just walking, and then all of a sudden your analog stick starts moving to the right during a build fight and you die. Stuff like that, really annoying. And apparently the new Joy-Cons on the controllers for the new Switch are kind of improved. There's a different like joint underneath the sticks or something like that. So hopefully that fixes the issue Nintendo was having. I think they actually got like a lawsuit or something like that. I heard about this a while back. I wonder if that maybe caused them to change something. And this brings me to the biggest piece of Nintendo news this week. I am super excited about this, like really excited. So they announced the final secret Super Smash Bros. Character, and it's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Now, for those that maybe have known me on the channel for a long time, you probably know that some of my favorite video game series are, you know, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. And Sora is like one of my favorite characters in the Kingdom Hearts series. I would say Riku is maybe my favorite above Sora, but still awesome. And I don't know, it's been like almost like a decade decade, I would say, that I've been like, oh, I hope they add Sora to Smash Brothers. I hope they add Sora to Smash Brothers. And I kind of knew that it would probably never happen, but it was always like a dream, like pick. And then all of a sudden, this week, Nintendo's like, okay, you're gonna want to tune in for the final reveal of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate final secret DLC character. And they had like a special live stream. Like 1 million people were watching this thing live, and they had a nice CG trailer with like Mario and Link and all the Nintendo characters, and then the music starts and Sora appears, and it's just like crazy. So yeah, Sora is officially in Super Smash Bros. So I am so happy about that. Probably gonna try to record a video with him on the channel at some point. But yeah, I'm just really excited. And after they announced all this stuff and, revealed gameplay and all this other stuff about Sora and Smash, they announced that the Kingdom Hearts games are going to be coming to the Switch. And, that's awesome. I know a lot of people that have Switch systems may not have played the Kingdom Hearts games, but there's a catch. The version of the Kingdom Hearts games that are going to be on the Switch are going to be like cloud-based versions. Now, for those of you that don't know what that means, it means that you're going to have to be connected to the internet with an Ethernet cable and a good internet connection. Like, this thing has to be fast. And it basically streams the game to your Nintendo Switch from like another area. So from like a PC server, it's streaming the game. So if you jump, it sends that back to the server room that's streaming the game to you, and you jump in the game. So there's always like a little, 1 second delay or half a second delay, depending on how good your internet is. So some people are really angry about this because they're like, oh, they're so lazy. They should port the full, version of all the Kingdom Hearts games to the Nintendo Switch. But, I know it probably takes a lot of money and time to do that. So I'm just happy that people finally have at least the ability to play the games on the Switch. And, let's see. Next, we got Battlefield Beta released this week. I actually played it on the channel yesterday. Go check out that video. Battlefield 2042 is crazy. I haven't had this much fun with a shooter in a long time. Like, I'm not really big into first-person shooters, as you probably all know. Like, I'm pretty bad at Call of Duty and stuff. But I do enjoy a few of them. And I've always been like a fan of the fun ones. Like, there's games that you don't have to be good at to have fun. And Battlefield has always been one of those games for me. Like, I might not be the best getting the highest like KDs every game or anything, but the amount of fun things you can do in Battlefield has always brought me to the series. And I played the Battlefield 2042 beta, and go check out that video if you haven't yet. But basically the beta is going to be going on for a while now, so if you pre-ordered the game, you can access the beta. And there's all sorts of crazy things you can do. Like, when I was playing yesterday, I got inside like a truck, and I was just like flying off like these mountain cliffs, and it was insane. I was getting like huge air jumping, and I should be focusing on shooting people and whatever, but I was just having fun in my off-road car adventures. And later I decided to run after this huge tornado, and I just like jumped inside the twister, and it was like spinning. It was crazy, and I had so much fun. Like, I didn't even care if I was not getting kills or not. It was a great time. Really fun game. And I think this is going to be a really, really big game this year. Judging by the beta, when this thing comes out, it's just going to explode. So, they have to fix some of the glitches and problems in the beta still. But once they finish all that, I think this is going to be fantastic. Let's see. Piece of news came out this week that Apple has made more money from video games in 2019 and like 2020 than Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony all combined. So just think about that. Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo with their Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation systems, they didn't make even close to the amount of money that Apple made from video games. And Apple doesn't even make games, they just sell them. That is crazy. Like, wow, that just shows that so many people are buying games on the Apple like App Store, even though those games, a lot of them aren't that great. So that's just like a crazy piece of info. Let's see, what else do we got here? So let's go. What else? I'm going through like a list here. See if we got any more like important news. Twitch got seriously hacked this week. So if you have a Twitch account, I highly recommend signing in, changing your password, and making sure you have two-factor authentication on. Because, yeah, apparently, like, a hacker group or something hacked into the Twitch database and just downloaded, like, literally all of their info. Like, the source code for the website, which is very dangerous because they can sell that to YouTube, Facebook, or anyone else that wants to buy it now. They got the lists of all the streamers, like addresses, I think, and names and numbers and things like this. Luckily, a lot of those people already like changed all their info, so I don't think anyone got in serious trouble. But they were able to see how much money a lot of these streamers earned and find out their emails and stuff like that. So be safe out there. Make sure to change your passwords and always be safe. Yeah, it's serious. It's not a joke at all. Like, wow, that is crazy. Hopefully Twitch like ups their security, because that is not cool that they let like literally everyone's data get leaked and exposed like that. That's not fun. Let's see, what else do we got here? And Ghost Recon announced a game called Ghost Recon Frontline, and it's gonna be like a free-to-play multiplayer shooter for the PlayStation 5 and PS4, and I think it's coming out on Xbox too. And they didn't say if it's gonna be like a battle royale game. I think it's probably gonna be like maybe Apex Legends, possibly like more of like a team-based shooter with battle royale elements, possibly maybe like a Call of Duty Warzone. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be free. And Ghost Recon, huge brand, so there's info and everything up about this, so definitely go check that out. If you're a Ghost Recon fan, just search for Ghost Recon Frontline. And yeah, that's basically all the big and important video game news for this week. So thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. So long.